He jests at scars that never felt a wound, but soft footlight through yonder window breaks. It is east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That thou, her maid, art far more fair than she, be not her maid since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off, it is my lady, oh it is my love. All that she knew she were, she speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks, two of the fairest stars in all the heaven. Having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth a lamp, her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright, that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand, oh that I were a glove upon that hand, that I may touch that cheek.
Ay me!
She speaks, oh speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, bring o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven, unto the white upturned wandering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, when he bestrides the lazy puffing of clouds, and sails upon the bosom of the air.
O Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name, that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face. Oh, be some other name, belonging to a man. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other word, would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Retain that dear perfection, which he owes. Without that title, Romeo, doff thy name. And for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself. Sweet, so would I, yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, good night. Parting is such a sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till thee it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will I go to my ghostly friar's close cell, his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.
The gray-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light, and fleckled darkness like a drunkard reels from forth day's path and Titan's burning wheels. Now ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer and night's dank dew to dry, I must outfill this Osire cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juice flowers. The earth that's nature's mother is her tomb. What is her burying grave that is her womb? And from her womb children of divers kind, we sucking on her natural bosom find. Many for many virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. O mickle is the powerful grave that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. For naught so vile that on the earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give. Nor aught so good but strain from that fair use, revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice sometime by action dignified.